They ask how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in the damn break room, y'all. Oh, boy. All right, y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Child, we was over here yesterday clutching our damn invisible pearls. Y'all were in the comments like, what? Child, what is going on over here? And I said, girl, I just report the news. Okay, child, I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with this. I'm just like y'all. I was shocked and flabbergasted as well, too. But y'all, it has been an update to the story, okay? And we are definitely going to talk about that update. If you're curious of who I'm talking about, is My Jazzy Life. Y'all know she is a frequent flyer over here in the break room. Jasmine's been over here so much, she damn near get free tickets, okay? Sis ain't got to pay a dime to fly over here in the break room because, child, she stay over here, all right? And I think she likes it. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live. I hope you guys are feeling good and doing great. Happy Sunday to you all. Ooh, look at everybody turning out in the building. Oh, there's 154 watching. Shoot, I hope I got at least close to 100 likes, and we just got started. Because more than likely, if you've already clicked into the live, you definitely like these type of reaction videos. So please make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the like button, clock into the break room, and y'all, we're going to get right on into it. So, of course, you guys, after yesterday's debacle, TMR definitely had to do her some research, okay? And only after Jasmine posted a disclaimer on her channel over there. And I said, a disclaimer? Child, what do you need a disclaimer? Shouldn't a disclaimer be in the video while it's posted, or in the caption, or in the description of the video? Shouldn't this, child, why are you doing this? Did you put a disclaimer all over the internet? Because, child, you were everywhere, Jasmine. You was on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Child, why did you just put a disclaimer on YouTube? Did she put a disclaimer everywhere else? Child, I don't know. I just saw the disclaimer on YouTube. I said, here Jasmine go explaining things. And y'all know every time she explains something, it always turns into a bigger debacle, okay? And the disclaimer was a mess, JG. I said, disclaimer for what? Child, we saw inappropriate parenting on that damn party bus. That's what we saw, ma'am. The kids was over there swinging off of poles, trapping the trap music. All we needed was a damn Chippendale to come out talking about there's some hoes in this house. If you see them, point them out. All they was missing was a damn Chippendale, okay? That's all they was missing. I said, what a disclaimer, child. What is there to explain? Other than it was tacky and distasteful on every adult on that damn party bus, in my opinion. Especially when you got the little kids singing the damn rap songs. The kids said, the bitch gotta have my money. Bitch gotta have my money. I said, hell, kids on the bus that don't even know their ABCs and 1, 2, 3s was over there twerking, swinging on poles, talking about, bitch better have my money. I said, well, damn. If they doing that at 5, what are they gonna do at 15? I said, well, I guess. You know, at the end of the day, y'all, I'm going to just be very, very honest. People going to do what they want to do, okay? It don't matter if they post it on social media and people commented about it or not. People are definitely going to do what they want to do. Me personally, if Jasmine just wanted to show the festivities, a sneak peek at what she should have waited till they got to that damn nail shop. Because, baby, that party bus was an epic no. It was very ghetto, ratchet, and hood, in my opinion, for those little kids to be on there. Now, if it was just a bunch of adults, and remember, you guys, I said that to you in my reaction yesterday. I said, it gotta be another adult party. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't see why we springing and paying for a party bus, okay, for an 11-year-old. I mean, if you're gonna do that for her at 11, hell, what the hell is you gonna do for 16? What y'all gonna do? Rent the girl a damn mansion? You know what I'm saying? Now, at the end of the day, we always say, Jasmine, you never go out for your kids. You always half-ass. And let's be honest, y'all, she still did half-ass. Because Jasmine didn't have any involvement in that. It's just not in her stilo to spend that type of money. Okay. We've seen the parties before this one. But at the end of the day, what I found out, and I found out to be right, Philip's mom's birthday, I don't know if it was that day, or if y'all remember in the reaction video where Jasmine went over there to the pantry and she showed us the calendar on the refrigerator, she told us that Philip's mom's party was the 14th. And I guess they just felt like they needed to add Kaylin in the mix because that's her granddaughter, and they share a birthday in the same week, and also in the same month. So the party essentially was for the damn grandmama. Okay. Hence the reason why I was wondering why they had golden age on the little tiaras, but I figured it out. That's why. Okay. So the party was really intended for the grandmama. And I'm going to just be honest. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I love me some rap music. And I don't like all of it. I like some of it, not all of it. But even for the damn grandmama, that was a little much. Y'all don't listen to the blues anymore? But anyway, all right, so we're going to get on over here to Jasmine's disclaimer, okay? Let's get her disclaimer up on the screen. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the break room. So glad that you made it here. All right. So Jasmine said this. She said, disclaimer. Some of y'all just either have a nasty mind or just slow. I said, who the hell are you calling slow, ma'am? Child, you the slowest of the slow. You direct the slow in their slowness. Who the hell are you calling slow? I said, Jasmine, don't do that. Don't try to get uppity because the people invited you somewhere. Typically, you don't go anywhere. Okay? You couldn't even take your kids nowhere all summer. But somebody said we got a party bus with some liquors and some yellow tutus, and you was ready, set, go. Huh. She said the pole is there to keep the kids from falling. Really? Whatever happened to seatbelts? Oh, okay, so they don't use seatbelts anymore? While the bus is moving, while they are dancing and having fun. It's a party bus. She emphasized that. So with that being said, these are kids having fun with cousins and sisters and brothers. Also just enjoying time together. Get your mind out the gutter. They are kids and honestly know nothing of what y'all are making it to be. Also, for the ones in the back, we are grown. Yes, you are, honey. Y'all are fully grown over there. These are our children. Yes, they are. And you can have every last one of them. And we had a blast dancing and having fun with them. Everyone dance and have fun in their own way. And this is how we do it. So, anyways, thank you everybody for the birthday wishes for Kaylin. I said, well, I guess, girl. Well, the next time you decide to have fun with the kiddos, can you at least make sure they got on clothes that fit? Because these shorts Aiden got on, baby, is too damn small. Okay. And that shirt is too. Okay. I'm just gonna tell you that. So I said, well, I guess. So then she posted a picture of Kaylin. Okay. And she said, Kaylin had such a good time today. Video will be up tomorrow. Follow me on IG, Facebook to see all the pics. I said, oh, okay, girl. Well, we've already been on Facebook. We already seen what we needed to see. Okay. Anyway, sure enough, Isis. The kids definitely have fun, and Jasmine is definitely not right. They are grown, and those are their children. You are definitely right, sis. But at the end of the day, when you start having issues with your kids, make sure you reference back to this disclaimer, because you're allowing your children to embark on grown folks activities that they don't need to be a part of. Like anybody with any good sense would know that kids don't need to be a part of that. And and let's be honest, y'all, there are a lot of moms out here to throw caution to the wind when it comes to the children. Okay, now let me show you guys some pictures that I took off the internet of what would be considered a kid-friendly party bus. Okay, now this is a company out of New York. All right, and they had this is an actual party bus, and they had the little girls on here like they, like a spa day. Okay. And then here's another one. All right. Here's another kid-friendly party bus that have absolutely no pole in the middle of it. All right. Again, this is one of a company I saw out of New York. This is a kid-friendly party bus for obviously little girls because it's all pink. And again, there's no pole in the middle of the bus. Okay. Now, then they had this here bus, with this is now this is clearly adults. Again, y'all know New York is definitely the nightlife city, and this is a pole in the middle of the party bus because again, adults is on here. Typically, this pole is for like bachelorette parties, right? Hell, maybe even bachelor parties too, because they might have them some hoes on the damn party bus at the bachelor party. I don't know. However, the pole is intended to spice up the party. So let me show you guys a clip that I took from a company who advertises their party bus. And it says, with fancy surround sound, you can be sure that you and your guests would like to groove to the beats. Make sure you've got enough room to get the party started on the dance floor, along with all the bags, coats, booze, and the people. Some party buses even have dancing poles to spice the things up a little. It all depends on what you're looking for. So, and this statement comes from an actual company who hosts party buses. And in nowhere did they say in this statement that this pole in the middle of the bus is for if you in the event that you don't have any babysitter for your kiddos and you and all the grown folks is on the party bus. Make sure while y'all partying and gyrating, make sure you tell the kids to hold on to the pole so they won't fall and hurt themselves. And nowhere was that mentioned. Like at the end of the day, we all know what the pole is for, right? And my thing is this, like Jasmine said in her disclaimer, child, y'all grown and those are your kids. So what the F did you put a disclaimer up for? If y'all grown and those are your kids, why do you need to explain your actions? Because at the end of the day, it's not like you getting ready to get called to the principal office. In no way are you getting ready to get a whooping. I know a lot of people were saying CPS need to be called. Y'all, really, what is CPS going to do? What she going to get locked up because her kids were singing trap music? Yes, that's not against the law. It obviously it's not good for the children, but it's not against the law for your kids to say a cuss word or sing say bitch. And you wouldn't want kids doing that, but it's not against the law. So CPS can't do anything. What they gonna do, right? Thought yet again that one that she ate. Jasmine always thinks she ate and always get ate up in the process. JCG said we have mines in the gutter, but Jasmine, you just intentionally showed your car JJ on video and left it up, admitting there was nudity. Told your peeps to report reactors, but left yours up. Yeah, that's true, sis. Oh, we don't want to go back to when Jasmine was over there flashing the people with her woo-ha over there. Here's the thing. Me personally, Jasmine is the slow one. If you really want to know the truth, the fact that you even did a disclaimer to your videos that you posted, like you said, you grown and those are your children. What the hell did you need to do a disclaimer for? If the people didn't understand the meaning or the reason for the stripper pole in the middle of the party bus and your kids were swinging around it like they were professional dancers, why do we need a disclaimer for you? Again, you said you grown. So why are you explaining your grown ass to us? That's the question. That's the $1 million question. I can't believe she said that poll was for stability. She way past slow. She dumb as hell. Baby. She a mess. Okay. Speaking of calling CPS, did y'all see Judge P only call CPS on Peach and falsifying report? No, I didn't see that, sis. Chris has left the building and it shows. Can't wait to see her next man or woman. Oh, not or woman. Ooh. Jasmine never eats and never does her kids right, sis. She knows she's slow and she really wants the hard, cold truth. That's why Chris dumped her. You slick? Well, you think Chris dumped her over there? Huh? Well, like I said to you guys yesterday in my reaction, I said, they did all this for, Kaylin. When Amaya birthday rolling around, I would love to see what she gonna do for Amaya, because unless there's another adult family member that has a birthday in December and Amaya can jump in on their festivities, I would really love to see what she gonna do for Amaya. Jasmine never leaves the house, but is an expert on party buses. Girl, exactly. Exactly. She never leaves the house. She got so much anxiety that she can't even go outside, but she ventured onto a party bus. I said, girl, stop it, Jasmine. Just stop it. So, okay, so Bingo said the problem was she posted it. Why post that? I know parents that have posts in-house kids play on them because they're kids, but ain't no music. There are firefighters, superheroes, and Ninja Turtles. Yeah, that's the thing, Bingo. You're right. The problem was, Jasmine, you didn't have to post it, but we know why she posted it. Jasmine posted all those pics and videos on all these social media websites because the real was she wanted to let y'all know that she in good with Chris, or excuse me, not Chris. With Philip's family over there. She wanted y'all to know that she's in real good with Philip's family. She wanted to let you all know that although Philip's sleeping with a woman that he was sleeping with back in the day when he was with her, and then he went to jail and she went off to college, but since he got out of jail and she out of college, they done reunited with each other. Jasmine also wanted to let us know that her and Hannah have a good relationship over there. And at this point, it makes sense because let's be honest. Is Philip really worth fighting over? Hell, the man got 10 damn kids. Who the hell fighting over him? Okay. And even if you did, Jasmine wouldn't win anyway. However, the whole reason why Jasmine wanted to show us that is because she wanted to show us that she's still in good with Philip's family. But that's not the family that you should have been showing us, sis. It's obvious you would be good. You still in good with Philip's family. You didn't do anything wrong. Philip did all the wrong. You've been in that family. Kaylin is 11. So we'll just say at least 12, 13 years you've been in that family, sis. So that makes all the sense in the world, right? That you're still in good with the people over there. The gag is, where is the videos of you partying on the party bus with Chris' family? Your most recent boyfriend / baby daddy? That's the question, ma'am. Yeah, it's been over 11 years. Of course you're in good with the family. You've been with them people for years. And let's be honest, those Philip's family is not going to let go of the grip of Jasmine and her kids because they know what type of woman Jasmine is. They know she's slow. So they definitely going to keep a grip in on her. No one cares about Philip's family. They don't even help her with her kids. Excuse me. What they will do, Pineapples, is I know the grandmother and the auntie will definitely buy clothes, do Kaylin's hair. Maybe they'll spring for Amaya, but they're definitely going to do Kaylin's hair. I don't know. For some reason, it just really seems like they make a big difference between Kaylin and Amaya. That's just my opinion, because they go all out for Kaylin. But with Amaya, at times it seems like crickets. Jasmine is looking for a babysitter, so she was legendary swinging on the pole. Yeah, but as much as they love their own family, meaning the Jasmine's 4, child, they not springing for legend, because like they said, hell, Philip got 10 damn kids, and that's just from him. That's not including his siblings and all the other grandkids from the siblings. They not getting ready to chime in on legendary, because let's be honest, Jasmine 4 can't go over Chris people's house. So they probably thinking, well, why is Legend coming over here? Don't he got family? The difference in all of them, to be honest, I don't know what you're saying, Treese. Maybe Amaya isn't Philip's kid and they feel like they don't want to acknowledge her. No, Amaya's his child. Jasmine got a blood test. Yeah, Amaya is definitely his kid. You said you think Kaylin is the golden child. I feel like they do treat her that way. That's just my opinion. Right, Team, my Kaylin hair was horrific. Yeah, I really wish Jasmine would take that girl's hair down. Even if Kaylin likes her hair like that, it's time for it to be touched up. It's time to you can still keep that style. Kaylin can still keep it, but it's time to be touched up. It's time for them braids to come down and some new ones to go up. Like those type of styles you don't keep for 3 and 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Those are not micro braids. You can keep micro braids for a couple of months. And even with keeping micro braids for a couple of months, you still got to go get a touch up a lot of times around, the edging of your hair. That little girl's hair, and that hair was done with synthetic hair. Y'all know synthetic hair does not last long. The party bus money should have definitely been spent on her getting her hair done. It definitely should have. That little girl got her hair done in August. It's the middle of October. Synthetic hair doesn't last that long. It's not meant to last that long. That's why it's so cheap, because it's only meant to last for maybe about a month. And then that depends on how well you take care of your hair. And then you got to go get it done over again. That's why synthetic hair is so cheap. Human hair typically lasts longer. That's why it's more expensive. And Jasmine knows that. I don't understand why she took Amaya and Ava's hair down, but she left Kaylin's hair up. I really feel like she probably left Kaylin's hair up because Kaylin really liked her hair. She probably got a lot of compliments on it when school first started, and it was a fresh look, and school had just started, so the kids weren't used to looking at her like that. But now it's been a couple of months, sis. It's time for that hair to come down. She can still keep that style, and that's what I would explain. Like if she was my child, I would say, Kaylin, we can get the style recreated again. The person who did it the first time can do it a second time. But you need to get this hair down. It's time for some new hair. All right, team, on 6 weeks in braids, pushing it with kids. Yeah, it definitely is because, kids sweat, they play, they don't really tie up their hair like they're supposed to. So even with tying up your hair and wearing a bonnet, with synthetic hair, it's not meant to last forever. That's why synthetic hair is so cheap. Was she too lazy to take it out? Well, I don't know who took out the other two little girls' hair, but the person who took that hair out need to take out Kaylin's, in my opinion. You said Cheryl put them braids in and they weren't even done properly to begin with. So far, Jazz, to leave them in that long is just lazy. Yeah, well, we know Jasmine's lazy, y'all. We know that, not even by looking at Kaylin's hair. Hey, Bella. Hey, y'all, just tuning in now. The stripper posed for a bunch of kids. The little boy acting like he was a pro with that pole. Then what's up with all the grown women rocking tutus? That don't fit. So weird. Yeah, but here's the thing. Obviously, what else was the kids supposed to do with the pole, y'all? Of course, they're going to swing around the pole. It would be all the same if, when you have poles in the gym. When kids see the poles, whenever a kid see a pole, they're instinctively going to think, let me spin around this pole. The pole being in the party bus really wasn't a big thing for me. It was the trap music for me. It was the kids singing the trap music. All the bitch better have my money and all that. That was a lot, especially for those little bitty kids. Like all those kids were under Kaylin's age, under the age of 11. And not only that, where were the kids Kaylin's age? I didn't see any of her little girlfriends from school. Nobody. Again, y'all, the party really was intended for Philip's mother, right? Hence the reason why all those adults were there. Those were Philip's people, right? Philip's sisters and stuff like that. The party really was intended for Philip's mom. They just incorporated Kaylin because her birthday is so close to her grandmother's. So they just felt like, well, let's just, do all 2 in 1. And that's pretty much what they did. But that's why the party bus was intended. It was intended really for Philip's mother. So they just decided to incorporate Kaylin because, again, her birthday is so close to her grandmother's. All right, they were mostly little kids, not 10 and 11 years old. Yeah, no, those kids were little. They were like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. Kaylin was the biggest and oldest kid there, but those were her cousins, sisters, and brothers. So these are kids that she's been brought up with. But Kaylin definitely, like I told you guys yesterday, she definitely looked like she didn't really have fun. Kaylin had more fun when she went to get her pedicure and manicure. than she did on that party bus. That's really not her thing. Yeah, I think so. I think Kaylin was like, they just decided to incorporate her because they probably just felt like, well, let's, we know Jasmine ain't gonna do shit for her. They probably saw the video with the cake and the seafood and the big hunk of cheese pizza. And when they saw that, they probably said, well, let me just go and throw Kaylin on in so the girl could feel like she had some type of birthday. Again, that's just my opinion. Slick said, poor child probably doesn't have any friends. I never seen any of her B-day parties. I guess she has enough siblings to fill a birthday party. But not only that, hey, wait for it. Not only that, it's not even so much that Kaylin doesn't have any friends. What about Jasmine's side of the family? Where's her cousins from her mom's side of the family? Like Jasmine's cousins that are Jasmine's age, did they not have any children? Like, where are those people at? Whenever you see a family event, it's always Philip's family. It's never Jasmine's family. Now, we know Jasmine has 2 other siblings, Keyshawn, and I think her sister name is Latoya. Well, we know Latoya and Keyshawn both don't have any children, right? But I would just assume that Jasmine got aunts and uncles. She's mentioned an uncle before. Do they not have children? And then their children have had children. But, y'all, again, Jasmine, she don't really fool with people unless it's beneficial to her. So Jasmine's family probably don't fool with her like that. Hence the reason why she don't fool with them like that. You said Jasmine flat lied about who the party was for. Yeah, she wanted to make like, they exclusively were celebrating Kaylin, and they weren't. They were exclusively celebrating Philip's mom and incorporated Kaylin in the mix. Which, okay, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Especially once they got to the nail salon, that was a little bit more age appropriate for Kaylin. Just to ride over to the nail salon was a little too much. Like that trap music was just a little too much. Especially once you uploaded it to the internet. Once you uploaded it to the internet, a lot of people found that to be distasteful. Yeah, let's be honest. There are many people who have children party and they stay strictly for a child. It's child appropriate and child friendly, right? There's a lot of rap music that kids dance to and like that, especially like the TikTok type trending music that doesn't have those explicit cuss words and stuff in it that they could have played on that party bus. But if you notice, once you saw them playing the more kid-friendly rap music, the kids was like, Once they turned on the trap music, honey, they was like, get it. They was ready to get it then. Excuse me, you said, Lo said, the whole thing was distasteful. I don't care what others do at my baby's parties. We always have censored kids' music only and do normal party games, music chairs, sack races, etc. It's not hard. It really isn't hard. But again, y'all got to remember, the party wasn't really for Kaylin. It was for Philip's mom. Kaylin just got incorporated into it. Jasmine probably asked them, can y'all just throw Kaylin in? Because, my money funny. I got to go to the pantry to, make ends meet. Can y'all just throw Kaylin in? And that's what happened. When they ordered that party bus, it was intended for Philip's mom, not for Kaylin. Let's be honest, y'all. Who get ready to order a party bus with a stripper pole in the middle of it? Like I just showed you guys, if you're going to order a party bus for a child, you're going to order something like this. Or you're going to order something like this, right? Because it's for a kid. If the party was exclusively for Kaylin. But doing this, obviously, and it was for adults, right? They just incorporated Kaylin. And because Kaylin was invited too, they decided to bring the other little kids. I don't know if you guys seen, probably about, I think it was maybe last year, Philip put up some videos where he went around his family for Christmas, I think it was. And it was everybody there. Philip has a really big family, and you could tell for the most part they're kind of close. And it was, all the kids were there, the grandmother, the aunties, everybody was there. So when it seems like whenever Philip's family show up and show out, they show up and show out. See, Jasmine's not used to that because her family doesn't do that. Whenever Jasmine shows up to her mom's house for any type of event, it's always just her mama, and Jasmine's kids. Maybe Keyshawn will drop by with his little girlfriend. But other than that, you don't see anybody else. It's always just Jasmine's mother, Jasmine, and the kids. And that's it. That's all you ever see. You said Mama Duke should have done her hair again for her birthday. Well, when Jasmine went over to her mama's house in that vlog that we saw when she did Kaylin's little birthday at home, Jasmine said she went over there to check on her mom. And it's really giving you went over there to get a couple of dollars from your mama so you could buy them last minute gifts for your daughter because you ain't had no coins, sis. That's what it was really giving. Explain how Jazz was able to finesse this without stupidity ensuing. Jazz was able to convince whomever this was a good idea. Ari said they have a small nuclear family though. That's how my family is. Me and my mom, dad, and little brother. No, Jasmine's mom has a pretty big family. It's her. I believe Jasmine's mother was adopted, and that side of the family. It was a video maybe about 2 years ago. Jasmine's mother did the video. Jasmine was still living in apartments, and her family went to some type of they went camping or something like that. And it was a whole bunch of them there. And they invited Jasmine. And Jasmine, I believe Chris did go too. They went like a day after they drove up there and met her mom and the family up there. So Jasmine's mother's family, she definitely does have a family. And there's been a couple videos where Jasmine's mother has showcased family gatherings, but it's very far and few between. Jasmine herself has never showed it. So, you said that extended family, her nuclear family is small. Well, sis, I understand her nuclear family is small, but when you're having gatherings, typically you're going to include the extended family with the nuclear family. That's what makes it a gathering. So the party bus was used just to go to the nail salon. Oh, okay. I guess, sis, I don't know what else they did. Jasmine said she got a video coming out, so I guess we'll see there. The cabin. Yeah, the cabin. That's what it was called, the cabin, when they went to the cabin. I think Jasmine and the kids actually stayed a night. I think her mom sprung for Jasmine to have a room at the cabin. And that's why it's important for her to go outside. Family is not just blood. It's about building a positive community of friends to create good memories. That's true. Even with myself, outside of my family, I have friends that are family to me. I've been knowing them years and years and years. Our kids grew up together. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when I have events, I invite my other family, my friend family. I invite them over, invite their kids. And, most of my friends now, all their kids, the majority of them, kids are adults. But when I'm out somewhere and I see those kids, they always run up to me and say, "Hey, Auntie Tasha." All my friends' kids call me Auntie Tasha because I'm like auntie to them, because me and their mom are super close and been friends for a gazillion years. Yeah, right. Wait for it. She's talking about somebody was slow. I said, girl, who the hell you calling slow? But like you said, Jasmine always feel like she's trying to eat and always get ate up in the process. Girl, you the one is slow, because the fact that you even put a disclaimer about your own video, again, what are you disclaiming? Like you said, you grown. What are you explaining at this point? So it was Mama Duke's boyfriend family reunion at the cabin. I remember Mama Duke saying it was her people. I remember her saying that. I do remember that. I haven't seen it. It's like I said, the video was like a couple years ago, but neither here nor there. We've seen family on Jazz's mother has showed that. Jasmine herself has never seen it. That's my whole point of me saying that, y'all. Okay. Let me pull up another video I want to show you guys. Yeah, Legend was on the bus. Okay, do you guys remember Skye's life? We're gonna go to a different end of the mommy sector. Okay, we're gonna go over there to Skye's life. What's up, Royal Bloodline? Y'all remember Skye's life? Well, the other day I saw a video of hers. It was actually a live stream that she put out a few days ago, or no, it was about 4 weeks ago. I think it said. And I think the last time we were over at Skye's Life's channel, Skye was having issues with roaches and stuff through her house, and she was trying to clean up her house. And I think soon after that video, she put up another video where she was saying that she's having some financial difficulty. She lost her car and things of that nature. Well, Skye was one of the women here on YouTube that took Peach's mindset class. So I want to share her live stream was an hour long. We're not going to listen to an hour. Excuse me. We're going to listen to about 20 minutes of it. And I want to get you guys' thoughts. So let's pull that one up. Hold on. Give me one moment, you guys. Hey, with love. Happy Sunday to you, sis. Make sure you guys hit the like button for me, okay? So in this video, you guys, Skye was walking home from work, okay? So again, this was 4 weeks ago. I don't know if she's obtained another car since then, but she was walking home from work and she was on the live for about an hour. So she had a pretty long walk. So as she was walking, it was nighttime. She decided to go live, I guess, something to keep her company. So let's listen to what Skye had to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm thirsty though. It's a long walk. I gotta walk an hour to get home.
So she said she had to walk an hour to get home. So Skye had a car. If you guys been watching Skye, y'all know at one time she had a big white van. Well, she got rid of that van and she ended up getting a car that obviously she couldn't afford, and they end up coming to get the car. So she's working, I believe, 2 jobs, and she's having to walk home from one of them, if not both of them. But this particular video, she was walking home from, I guess, her second job.
I'm really about to cross the street and see if I can get some drink. Hey, cat lover. Busy. I don't want to cross it anyway till I get down the road. Hi, Akila. Nothing. Walking home from my second job. Today was my first day on my second job, so I'm walking home. And I was like, why not go live for a minute? I don't know how long I'm gonna be on here because these cars are really loud. I'm walking on a busy, oh Lord, I'm walking on a busy street. But I really want to cross over here and something to drink. Maybe it'll be a store open close to my house. But then again, I got something to drink and I got ice at home, so I can make it to then, I believe. I know I really don't want to do it, but I don't have no choice right now.
Hey, Black and Bougie.
I'm the type of person, I really don't like coming out at night. I mean, if I do come out, like I'm in a car or I'm in somebody's house, but walking the streets, like I don't like. I'm so out of my comfort zone right now doing this.
So I have a question. I'm just curious. Sis, why you didn't call an Uber or a Lyft? Or is there not anybody that you know of that could pick you up? She talks about her mom. So your mom couldn't pick you up, maybe a neighbor or even a coworker. Was there not a coworker that was going your way? A lot of times if you explain to people about your circumstances, they'll feel, empathy for you. You can't make it an everyday thing because, folks will get tired real quick. But I was just curious of why she decided to walk, when she could have easily called an Uber or Lyft.
Somebody was supposed to pick me up. How far do you have to walk? No, I lost my car. And my house from my new job is like walking is like 56 minutes to an hour.
My God.
Well,
Now, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's actually kind of sad. This is a woman of 6 kids, right? And the fact that you work in not one but 2 jobs, and she gets Section 8. The fact that she's walking an hour home. And I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why people just need to be very thankful for the things they have. Because there's always gonna be somebody very, very much worse off than you. Now, I don't know what's going on with Skye's financial situation. Um, yeah, I know she always at least keeps one job and she has Section 8. I don't know how she keeps getting into these financial situations because throughout the few years I've been watching her, she's always up and down with her finances. So I'm not understanding. But see, this is what I be saying when I say women who are on these programs like Section 8 or low income housing. Again, instead of having 6 kids that you're obviously struggling with taking care of, why not utilize that time to enhance your earning potential, right? And I'm not talking about go start a whole bunch of social media channels and think you're going to blow up, right? Which, but that's what happens. This Skye is a woman who came up watching the moms in the mommy community. Skye was on here watching Chrissy and Olivia and Jazz, and she really was very partial to Chrissy, right? Because she felt like her and Chrissy were one and the same because she's a woman of multiple children, and so is Chrissy, right? But instead of wasting your time living somebody else's dream, why not spend that time incorporating your own dream? Because what works for one may not work for you. And that's my thing. When you get on these programs, Section 8, that's the opportunity where you start trying to do a come up, right? You take that time, especially if you got a program that's paying majority of your rent, if not all your rent. Why don't you spend that additional time that you have instead of working a second job? Why not take that time, sacrifice, and go to school? I know Skye is a CNA, but then that's when you go and get some additional certifications. You go get your phlebotomy or your patient care tech license or certificate, whatever they call it, medical assistant. Like there's so many other things. I don't understand why women like her and many, many other women out here don't optimize on their opportunity of the government assisting you with your rent. Instead of Skye told us in a video a few months ago that earlier this year she had a miscarriage. So not only were you a mother of 6, you were going to be a mother of 7, but now you're walking an hour from your second job home. You see how that makes no sense and how people live their life and it don't make sense? When you keep doing things and you're not getting optimal results, that's when you got to stop and reevaluate your situation. I really feel like Skye has good intentions. I just don't feel like she's around the right people to influence her. That's just my opinion.
Going the way that I'm going right now is probably longer. When I walked to my orientation the other day, it was like about 56 minutes to an hour because I took like the back roads. But I'm not walking the back roads at night. I'm not doing it. It's like really dark on the back roads. On this road, it's like more light. People can see me.
It's called Skye's Life, Brown Skin Beauty.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It will, Ari. It definitely will.
I will. Thank you. I'm supposed to be getting some more videos out today. That's why I'm going live because it has been a really busy day. I had to get shoes for my new job, and then I could barely get a ride anywhere. So I had to, when I finally got a ride to Walmart to get my shoes, I had to take advantage of that and get anything else that we needed. And then my 11-year-old, she's in middle school, so she's online at home. So it's been a really, really busy day. And then my oldest daughter, she missed the bus this morning, so I had to find her a ride to school.
This is very dangerous. And instead of her on a live stream talking to the people, it's dark outside. Sis, you need to be paying attention to your surroundings. There, unless you got your headphone in one ear and your when I've ever had to walk at night, and trust me, y'all, TMI don't do much. This has been years ago, but I remember having my headpiece in one ear and my other ear was free. I wasn't on the phone long, but I did get on the phone, but I made sure to only have one earpiece in so I could be aware of my surroundings. Because you don't know who's watching you while you steady watching the phone and trying to walk at the same time and stay out of, off of traffic. It's very dangerous what she's doing, Royal Blue.
My bills is my main focus, but a car is like the most. It's one of it's up to my bills. I have to have a car. It's a need. It's not a want. It's a need. I don't care if it's a small car. I have to have a car.
So I'm gonna explain something really quick when she talks about a car. She'll talk about it here in another few minutes, but I'm gonna just get some of you guys caught up real quick. Skye had a vehicle. She had a big old white van, right? Because again, she's a mom of 6 kids. And she said people were making fun of her about the big old clunky van, but it was paid for. So she decided in her financial situation to sell the white clunky van and go get a smaller vehicle, I guess for aesthetic reasons, and end up losing that vehicle as well too. So she no longer has the van that she was paid for cash. She no longer has that, and now she don't even have the car that she financed. It's very clear that Skye does not make good decisions. Because regardless of people are making fun of it or not, now you got to beg, borrow, and steal to get a ride around the town. When you had a car, it may not have been aesthetically pleasing, but it was transportation for you and all your kiddos.
I could get a bicycle, but I don't have nowhere to put it. To be honest, I don't have nowhere to put it.
I believe so too, Clinton. I think she said
I
it.
would have to put it all the way in my mom's house, and
Somebody told her in the chat to get a bicycle. I'm sorry, y'all. Skye's big grown ass do not need to be riding no bike at night. You can't see at night. It's hard to see at night. What if she rides over a damn big ass rock or a pedal and falls off the bike? Yeah, a bike definitely wasn't the solution.
calling my dad to help. He tries to help me, but I don't know. I don't know.
Exactly, Sunshine.
Thank you, GJ. Thank you. I lost my car. Yeah.
That's true, Royal Blue. You said she keeps giving up the jewels and they won't spit on her if she was on fire. I feel so sad for ladies with zero self-esteem. That's true.
I posted a video not too long ago. Things have gotten like really bad for me, so I'm trying to get back on my feet. And I had to take on a second job. I was also offered a third job that I worked before doing COVID testing. So,
But sis, you keep getting all of these minimal jobs that obviously all of them added together is still not helping you. I don't understand what her financial straits is when she gets Section 8. Like the biggest bill outside of a car note is your rent or your mortgage. She gets Section 8 that helps her with that. So I don't understand what her struggle is. Somebody in the chat said they believe she's bipolar. I don't remember exactly what she said was wrong with her mental health, but I believe she did mention something about her mental health. I know she says she suffers from depression. And if you think about it, y'all, this definitely could be a depressive life to live in. I believe Skye has like 3 or 4 different baby daddies. Here in a minute, she's going to speak about this ex-husband, and I'm going to let her talk on that herself.
I want to go do that. Also, I'm just trying to get this money up so I can get me and my kids back on track. Well, that's just my main focus right now.
Yes, it is, Ari. It is very low.
That's why it told my nerves up today, because I hadn't been able to get the videos out like I wanted to. So I'm off tomorrow. So I gotta go hard on posting videos.
And even with that being said, if you look at Skye's channel, the videos that she's posting are like a minute long. They're 1 minute, 2 minute videos. Since you're not making no money off no 1-2 minute videos. And she don't have very many of those posted. And Skye has almost 9,000 subscribers. See, everybody lives in this world of I'm going to do it big on social media. And the reality is that's not for everybody. It's not going to happen for everybody. Because if it was, everybody would be doing it.
Y'all out of breath already. And I'm not even halfway home. I'm a big girl. Where's your life? I already know I'm gonna get through this. I mean, I've never been like, it's never been this bad for me, but I've had hard times before and I've gotten through it. Even when I was married, my kids' dad, I was the main one doing everything.
So she mentions this husband. She said to my kid's dad, as if all the kids have the same daddy, and they don't.
So I already know it's like
She lives in South Carolina, royal
everything
bloodline
gonna
said.
fall into place. I just gotta do my part. Keep praying to God and do my part. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you.
And then she walking in the dark. She doesn't even have reflective clothes on so the cars can see her. And you're on the phone. But I understand why she's on the phone because she's probably scared. And she was, she wanted some company. So she decided, let me go live. Let me make a couple dollars on this live and get somebody to, in case something happens, at least I'm on live if it happens. So I understood why she was going live, but it still wasn't safe being distracted on the phone and you're not watching your surroundings.
She didn't have to pay anything down.
Yo, no, Black and Bougie, and nowhere are we laughing at her.
No, I didn't know you could do that.
Sad. But
Bless hands. I didn't know you could do that.
People.
I'm gonna look into that because I was also thinking about getting a rental, but I'm looking at the price of rentals. It's like $200 a week, and that's crazy. Oh Lord, y'all be so down.
Again, poor money management. Again, I understand what it feels like not to have a car and need to get around, but doing a rental car is not. It's a short-term solution. It's definitely not a long-term solution. She would be better off, unfortunately for her, walking if that's what she has to do, so she can save the money up to get her another car.
Yeah, it's $200 a week. The cheapest one they had for a day was like $61, and that was a little car. So, no, I'm just seems like the whole world's struggling.
That's true, Clinton.
You're right. Yeah, there's a lot of people going through right now.
But the sad thing about Skye is, and it's true, a lot of people are going through this right now. But the sad thing about it is, it's your situation. Only you can make it better. You just got to figure out a way. Sometimes, a lot of times, you guys, it could be where you're living at. It might not be conducive for your situation. I'm not saying that she needs to relocate to another state. I know she did talk about moving to Texas. But maybe that would be better for her. Maybe Texas have better resources to help a single mom of 6 kids versus, the state of South Carolina.
I just found out that my ex-husband since I had to have him leave my home. Wow, it's been over a year because he came back to help me with the kids, and he was back on drugs, so I had to have him leave again. And I just found out that he's actually living on the streets. But it's like I can't help you because you won't go get help. Like me and my family have told him, like, just go get help, and we'll be there for you. We'll help you, but he just feel like he can do it all by himself.
And see, this is where you straddle the line of feeling sorry for Skye. Now here you're mentioning the ex-husband who has a drug addiction, and even when he was your husband, he didn't help you. He was stealing from her and everything. He made her life really hard. And even she said a year ago, but I believe when she was pregnant earlier this year, it was by the ex-husband. I believe that's who was there. And she had to make him leave, right? Because I guess he was able to hide that he was on drugs, and then I guess he decided he wasn't gonna hide it anymore. But even with that being said, she said she had him there to help her with the kids. How was he helping, sis? He wasn't helping financially. So what type of help was he helping? Because even right now, there's nobody there watching your kids. They're there by themselves until you get home. So was he the babysitter? And even with him not being there, you still got to get up and go to work and do what you got to do. See, that's why when you sometimes you have to straddle the fence with feeling empathy for people, because when they don't use common sense and they don't pick themselves first, you can't feel sorry for people like that. She keeps, even now, she mentions that he's living on the streets. Okay, that's his fault. He's grown. He makes the decision to live on the streets. So you can't even think about what he's going through when you're walking home from work off your second job an hour away from the job. Why would we even be thinking about your ex-husband living on the street because he chooses to be addicted to drugs? It can be,
My
Ari.
house is like the other road that I took the other day was like 56 minutes to an hour from my new job. And the reason why I'm taking this route tonight because there's more street lights. Okay, I'm gonna apply on my credit back. I had my credit up. My credit was good. And then this whole car situation, which I tried to explain to these people that the price was too high for me. I'm not going upstairs. The price was too high for me, but they wasn't trying to hear it. And at the time, I really needed the vehicle. But
Skye, if the car was too expensive for you, why did you go forth with the deal? If the car was too expensive, so you want the car lot to empathize with your financial situation, I'm shocked they even allow you to lease the car if financially it didn't look good on paper. So you went on ahead and got a car that you obviously could not afford. It didn't even keep it that long, and they end up coming to get it anyway. So what was even the point?
thank you. I won't say with myself though, because I shouldn't have got rid of my white van. I should have kept that van. Everybody talked about me because I had that big van, and I should have kept it because it was paid for. It was mine. But I had sold it because I wanted to get two vehicles. I wanted to get like a van or a Jeep for me and the kids. And then when I wasn't with my kids, like when I just got like one or two kids with me, I wanted a smaller car to save on gas.
Does that even make sense? You had a car that was paid for, but you wanted to have two vehicles, one for when you got all the kids and one for when you don't have all the kids. Well, then why you just didn't keep the van that was paid for and then just add an additional vehicle? You see how that made no sense? That's why you can't empathize with people that don't use common sense, y'all. You just can't.
Everything just been going crazy since I let go of that thing. I love that thing. Now I mean my kids be seeing it and it's like, why did I let it go? Ugh.
So, Jacqueline, let me read your comment real quick. You said, I have to give Skye credit. She made the right choice to get up and get another job instead of relying on YouTube like Jazzy. Sis, here's the difference between Skye and Jasmine. Jasmine can actually rely on YouTube because Jasmine actually gets views. Jasmine can put up a video and get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 views a video, depending on the video. Skye don't get views like that. She barely can get 200 views, and that's not me, trying to shade her. It's all you gotta do is look at her channel. So there's no way the Skye can depend on YouTube because she doesn't make the money that Jasmine makes. So yes, she would have to go get a second job. So me personally, Jasmine depending on YouTube is because Jasmine's been doing it way longer than Skye, and she has built a community of people that will watch her videos. Skye is still doing it. At one point, Skye has been very inconsistent with her YouTube. Even now, she's not putting up the videos like she states she was. And when she do put them up, she's putting up 1-minute videos. So that's why she had to go get a job. She can't depend on YouTube like Jasmine can.
When it comes to my ex-husband and safety, he'll hurt other people, but he's never he's not gonna hop this. Back in the day, when I was younger, and of course he's much older than me, I would say yeah, he put his hands on me, but now it's like I'm totally different. So, and he could tell like I don't fear him. So he's not stupid. He's not going to try nothing. Plus my dad is home. My dad is home from
So y'all see how she's giving the ex-husband, she's giving him excuses. Oh, you guys, he may hurt other people, but he's not gonna hurt me. Yeah, he's not stupid because my dad's out of prison and he's scared of my dad. But yet this man has stole from you. He didn't help you financially. He brought drugs into your home. But and let's be honest, y'all. Skye has told this story a few years back when they were together. He used to physically hurt her, like he used to beat on her. So she'll talk about it here in a minute.
Prison, so he's scared of my dad too. So I'm not even worried about that. But yeah, I'm not letting him back. I don't care.
Hey, Shay Better.
What's going on with him and his situation. I honestly don't care because, and I say that only because it's like I've been taking care of our kids for all this time. Even when we was together, like I said, taking care of them pretty much by myself. When it came to clothes, like buying things for them, I always bought it. He bought it one time. He got upset with me and sold it for drugs. So I've done everything. So I'm like, I gotta sit here and keep doing it. I'm not gonna sit here and keep helping. I'm pretty much giving you a free place to stay, and you come and help me with the kids for a little bit, and then you just run off and think you can keep going. No, I'm not. And it took me.
I agree, Slick. Jasmine would be in the same predicament as Skye if she didn't have all those things. But the difference that I was trying to make to Jacqueline is Jasmine do have all those things she can depend on, and obviously Skye don't. So Skye can't depend on YouTube because it doesn't work for her the way it works for Jasmine and many other women out here, right? So unfortunately for her, she had to go. That's why Skye hooked up with Peach because she thought Peach could take her to the next level. And like I've said many times before, Peach can't teach you worth ethic. You have to have it inside of you. Doing social media is hard. The consistency for some people is very hard, especially if you're not consistent in your life. You're not going to be consistent with anything else.
Years to get. It took me years to get to the point where I could say, no, you can't come back.
I agree, Sage.
I could sit here and my feelings be gone. Like, it took me years. But I can honestly say that I broke free, and I'm happy that I broke free from that. Like, Me and my sister talk about that all the time. She's like, girl, you was in love with that man.
Oh, right, Nick.
That man did everything. You stuck by him. But yeah, I'm free. Sometimes it take time. When you love somebody, it takes time. Like I said, we got married. He's older than me. He's like a year younger than my mom. So, but I'm glad
You were dealing with a man that's a year younger than your mama? And you let that man dog walk you like that? Girl. Mm-mm.
do that. Right. Cat lover, right. Like, so many people try to put me down because I have multiple kids and because, there are certain things like that go on in my house, like, the pest control and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day,
Skye, you can't skip over that. People don't dog you because you got multiple children. There's a lot of people out here with multiple children with big families. Big families is not a thing of the past. It's very current. People say things to you, sis, because again, you don't use common sense in your decision making because you're a mother of multiple children. Same way they used to do Chrissy. Now Chrissy, strong mama Chrissy, got bought her a house. So I guess the people gonna lay off of her for a while till something else come around. But that's why people make, you're saying you had a little pest control. No, sis, the pest control. You mean roaches? Just say that, roaches. Okay, not is pest control problem, sis. It's more than a problem. It seems like it's an epidemic over there. It's very bad, and unfortunately, your children and you yourself have to reside in that mess.
been there for my kids from day one, for everything. For everything. Like, my family, like, they talk bad about me about some things, but when it comes to being a parent.
Hey, Dara, I haven't put any commercials in the live. I haven't touched a thing. So the only thing I'm touching is the pause and unpause button. If YouTube is doing something, if you notice, YouTube has done a lot of new things. Somebody else in the chat about a couple days ago mentioned that I physically insert my ads once my live is done. Right when my live is done, then I insert the ads. But what y'all have to understand is ads is how we get paid, y'all. This is how we do it, right? And let's be honest. I don't see ads because I pay for premium. And I'm not saying this to be sassy. Please, I don't take this that way. But I myself don't like watching ads all the time. So what I did to alleviate that problem is I pay, I think it's like $11.99 a month. So I can, if you guys notice when we react to videos, I never have ads in it because I pay for premium. However, but y'all, that's how YouTubers get their money, by the ad placement. But what I will say to you, Dara, and anybody else that's curious, I physically do not insert ads to after my live. I don't do it during the live.
My mama always talking good about me when it comes to being a parent.
Thank you, Nature Calling. I appreciate
I don't care what I gotta do. I'll make sure my kids are straight.
Oh, you're saying YouTube? Yeah, I don't know, sis.
And I've had a few times where I'm broke down because of this situation, but I think about my kids because I shut the door and cry. I don't like to cry in front of my kids. Even though when they see me cry, they want to come and hug me and stuff like that. But it make me feel bad for my kids to see me cry. So I don't like to do that. I shut the door and cry.
Yes, sis soldier. Yeah, YouTube trying to get every damn dime they can get, honey.
Yeah, I've broken down a couple times. I wait till they go to sleep and I cry, or I shut my door and I cry. But like I said, I think about my kids and then I just keep going. Once I cry.
I want Skye to put herself, I said this before, you guys. And some of you all who may not be in that mind space, I'm going to tell you, God changes things. He really does. And you got to put your faith in him. If the thing, whatever you've been doing, it's not working, Then try God. It'll work.
Cry a little bit. It's like all you need to do is just cry just a little bit. It's like if you're getting the pain out, just crying just a little bit. Once you're done crying, it's like you don't really feel it. Like it's just keep going. So I know sometimes I feel like sick to my stomach. I break down crying, like
Yeah,
because I'm
Latoya,
so
I heard
depressed
about
and
that,
so
but I didn't
upset.
know
And
they
then
were doing
once
that
I'm
because I
done
don't
crying,
see
like I
I don't
feel
see
so much
commercials
better.
because I have premium, so I don't see it.
Yeah, I mean I know I had a right to cry. I just don't. I don't want my kids to feel like it has anything to do with them because it don't have nothing to do with them. It's all me. Like when I cry, it does not have nothing to do with because I got multiple kids and I got, got to take care of all these kids by myself. Like it don't have nothing to do with that. My tears are never because I have to take care of my kids by myself. My tears are always because of bills or somebody else done made me mad or stuff like that. But it's never because I have as many kids as I have. I'm glad I do. I don't know what I would do without my kids. I got family members that don't even have as many kids as me, and things are like worse for them. And that's because they like hanging in the streets. They're not there for their kids. I'm with mine 24/7 unless I'm working. So many people look at me and be like, you gotta get out and have time to yourself. Like I feel bad. Like even if I like somebody try to take me out or something, or like my sisters, they want to just hang out with me just to go out. Like I feel bad just leaving my kids like that. I don't know. I don't like this road. It's too dark. Yes, I enjoy being a mother. I do have to fuss at them at times because my house shouldn't look the way it look. I want to be in a clean house and I want them to be in a clean house. But
See, you can tell y'all, Skye really wants to do better. She just don't know how. It's I don't know if it's something from her childhood. I don't know if she suffers some type of mental illness. I don't know what it is. But she mentions a lot how she wants to live in a clean house. But just for some reason, you know, Skye, I'm just going to assume she's just not a clean person because I've seen too many videos of her cleaning, and especially with the children at ages that they are, she has very big kids that can definitely help clean.
that's mainly about it. Or like that they argue a lot. And I'm trying to teach them not to argue so much.
Right, BC, I agree. They pretty
Yeah,
and
I'm a
pink.
homebody too. I just like being at home. But right now I want to be in a different home.
I agree, say cheese.
That video I put out the other day.
So she's saying she wants to be in a different home. She wants to be in a home that's roach free. But here's the problem, Skye. If you bring the same behavior from the previous home to the new home, you're never going to be rid of the roaches. Skye is a hoarder. She likes getting stuff like off the side of the road and out the garbage cans because she's mentioned that. Like another man's junk is another man's treasure. That's her philosophy. Since you got to stop doing that, you got to stop dragging the stuff off that side of the road and out the garbage dumpsters because those places are not a place to put into. Those things are not a place. Those things are not to be placed in your home. They're outside for a reason, sis. And what's outside? Bugs. And what will crawl into your stuff? Bugs. And then you bring it into your house. That's not a good solution. Skye got to get out of that mentality. I definitely feel like she needs to sit down with a counselor or a therapist or something.
It ain't even all of what I'm going through, but I'm gonna slowly keep getting more out. How many siblings do I have? Oh, Okay.
It is definitely on the
My
behavior
mom
low.
only birthed 2. My real dad had 3. But my mom became a foster parent. And so she took in a lot of kids. A lot of them she adopted. And a lot of them she just had for a little while. And, they end up going back to their parents. But we've always counted all the kids as siblings, or
If she
my
don't
mom always
already
counted
have
them
they
as her
Buzz
children.
Clinton.
So when people ask me how many siblings, I got a lot of siblings. I have a lot. I can't even keep count. My mama can, but I can't keep count. It's too many. What? And no, this I should have got on the other side of the road. This creepy.
I'm a firm believer, life with low, the children should have chores. At the age to where they understand personal space, and most kids probably like the age 3, 4, 5, that's when they start understanding what personal space or mind, this mind, that's the age when they start understanding that. When they get to the point where they understand my space, that's when children should be given chores. If it's anything as simple as cleaning up your play area, right? Even if you got to sing a song, clean up, clean up. Skye has said that she don't make her kids clean. So not only is she working 2 jobs, walking from her second job home for an hour walk, she got to come home and do laundry and clean. And the kids been there all day. See, even with having children, you got to teach them responsibility. You can't be that parent that make your children feel that they don't need to be responsible, because guess what happens? They don't become responsible. And then now you've raised this irresponsible child into an adult, right? And now that irresponsible adult comes out into the world and commingles with our children, right? And then that's a recipe for destruction. Skye needs to fix what's going on at home first. And then she can incorporate other things as time go on. Her biggest one of the biggest things I feel like is wrong with Skye is she needs to stop dealing with no good men. I don't care if you were married to that man, if you got one kid by him or all your kids are by him. He's not conducive for your household. 1, financially, he does not help you. 2, he's addicted to drugs, so that doesn't help you. And 3, he's not a good role model to be in that home amongst your children. Skye got to learn how to start choosing her and build her self-esteem. To me, personally, that's Skye's biggest problem. She has very low self-esteem. That's why she keeps dealing with this old ass drug head, a man that's a year younger than her mama. I think Skye maybe in her early 30s. So I'm just going to assume her mom could be like 47, 50 years old. So this guy, I think she said one time the guy's like damn near 20 years older than her. I believe she said that in a video a couple years ago.
I do not like this.
Yeah, Scarlett, clean
I call
up.
my mom right now
Clean
and tell her
up.
I was walking. She be fussing at me. Oh, I do not like this. It's too bad. And it's
Skye
not
does
even
like struggle love because she likes struggle life.
people that I'm scared of. It's dogs. I don't like dogs. So I gotta get past these dark places. I just don't want no dog to come out.
Y'all, the fact that she made a conscious decision to walk home an hour walk home. That's why I thank God for everything I have, and I thank God for what I don't have. Because if He want me to have it, I have it.
And nowadays, everybody got dogs. But I'm scared of dogs, and I got 2. Even though my
Yeah,
daughter's dog be
man.
creeping me out sometimes.
Old ass.
Ooh, some light. Oh,
I agree, Bella.
man. Ouch. No.
So Pineapple has a question. Pineapple says, why would anyone choose to raise 6 kids by themselves? It's damn near impossible. You do actually need a village. That's not just a saying. Yes, and that's why Skye has the issues that she has. She's choosing to raise these kids by herself. Instead of Skye getting herself mentally, physically, and financially together to receive a man that will come in here and embrace her and those children, like someone just said, she chooses to pick struggle love. She even earlier in this video, she contemplated the idea of letting the ex-husband come stay with her because she needs help with the kids, and he's living on the streets homeless. Now, again, y'all, this live was 4 weeks ago, so this was like a month ago. Skye hasn't really showed much about what's going on in her life. I'm be willing to bet every dime in my pocket that man is back in that house. Watch and see what I tell you. They definitely don't pay themselves, Jacqueline. At least I ain't seen them do it yet.
No, you better stay across that street. I would take off running.
I
Phone be
agree,
flying
Sunshine. That's why you cannot depend on government assistance. If you receive it, use it to its advantage, but always look to get yourself off that program. Because y'all, I'm just a firm believer. Government assistance it's an enabler. It's built to keep you at a substandard amount of living. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, in no way, if somebody in the sounds of my voice and you're getting Section 8, Medicaid, food stamps, and you truly need that, obviously, get those things are there for you to get if you're in need, but just don't make that a way of life. Understand, put yourself in a position where you could do better for yourself. Now, some people get comfortable with that way of living, and some people can live like that comfortably. But if you're a person like Skye and you're dreaming of a better way of life, then you got to figure out a way to make your financial situation better so you can release yourself from the government assistance. Because again, government assistance is it's there to supplement. It's not there to take care of everything for, indefinitely. It's there to help you through a time of need, but then you got to help yourself to put yourself in a better situation. And y'all, I can speak that from my own personal experience. I'm not just saying it because I read it in a book somewhere. I can say that from my own personal experience. Right. Use it as a stepping stone.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer because I do want to call my mom and talk to her. It seems like
Right,
every
bossy
house do
chick.
got a dog.
Exactly, sis.
But yeah, I do want to call my mom and talk to her just in case my dad need to come where I am. He'll come if I'm in danger. They stay across town. Like if they stay close, I wouldn't even have to do this, but they stay across town, and me not having any money right now to give gas, and they already picked my oldest daughter up from school so that she can get to the house so that I can get to this job. So and with my other job, I'm able to take two of my kids with me. So it's like and I try to find a stay-at-home job. And I know I don't post consistently on YouTube, but it's like I think it's just trying to figure out everything to put out. Like I get headaches every day trying to figure out what's the next video to put out that's gonna get me the views that I need.
But that's the thing, Skye. You can't determine that. The people determine that. The algorithm determines that. Skye don't want to put out certain videos because she don't want people to talk about her. Because the life that she's living, she doesn't like living that life. Like Skye, it sounds like Skye wants to live a different life. She just doesn't have the tools to make that happen for her. So that's why she gets headaches trying to figure out what type of content to put out. Because again, she doesn't really want to put out things where people will look down at her. And that's why I just really feel like Skye, to me, would definitely benefit of moving herself out of her current situation. Maybe she should move out of the state, move to a state that is a little bit more, a little more adept to a single mom lifestyle. Now, what state is that child? I don't know. She got to do her research, you know. But then maybe she wants to stay in South Carolina because she's closer to her mother and her father. Now she just mentioned her father just got out of prison, so I don't, you know, if he's financially able to help her. And her mom is there, but I don't think her mom really, you know, do as much as Skye would need. I mean, I think she's there for like a filler situation. I don't know, but I've been watching Skye off and on since like the pandemic, since like 2020, and this has been Skye's situation for quite some time. And what I will say is just earlier this year, she was pregnant again, which would have been her seventh child, but she ended up having a miscarriage. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. You can watch these women and you can feel empathy for them, but sometimes, y'all, you just can't feel that much sorrow for them because more times than any, they put their own selves in these current situations. Skye walking from work is her own fault because she had a car that was paid for. It may not have been the most aesthetically pleasing vehicle, but it was her vehicle. It was paid for, cash, everything, right? She wanted to, you know, keep up with the Joneses and wanted something more flashy and aesthetically pleasing. So she went and got a car that she could not afford, didn't keep it long, and they came and got it. So now she's down to zero car. So more than likely, she's probably going to wait till she get her income taxes and start it all over again. I've seen this, y'all, and with my own eyes, how people recreate life at income tax time. And they living good for about them first 60 to 90 days. And then after probably about May, everything's back, it's back to normal. You know, I've seen people, I remember working and people would quit their jobs around tax time because they're about to get $10,000 in income taxes at one time. So they quit their jobs. And then around June, I bump into this couple of people I have bumped into, and they, girl, I'm out here looking for a job. But you had a job because you was working with me, but you quit your job because you about to get your income taxes. Like there's a lot of people who think like that.
Because I do want to do YouTube full time.
Skye could do YouTube full time, right? However, she has to be like Olivia, Jasmine, and Chrissy. Sis, you're gonna have to just throw caution to the wind. Unfortunately, for it worked for them, it probably could work for her as well. But that's the thing, y'all. Everybody wanting to live the YouTube life. When the reality is that's not the life for everybody, you know? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, people don't want to see struggle. They don't want to, especially if they're struggling, people don't want to see struggle. They want to see some good. They don't always want to see the bad. You know, people get tired of hearing that. And Skye, Jasmine, and a lot of these other women, they're programmed to just show you the struggle because they feel like that's more relatable. And in a sense, it's not relatable because people are not trying to live struggle. And even if they are struggling, they're trying to get out of the struggle. Skye, we're going to talk to you later, sis. Bye. All right, y'all. It was about 30 more minutes left in Skye's live. If you guys are interested in going over there, no elevation. If you guys was over there to, if you guys want to go over there and watch her live, the rest of it, you definitely can. I don't know because I didn't watch all of it, but trust me, it don't get better than what we just saw. I wish TMI my tax money to be gone in less than 30 days, straight to savings, paying up all our insurance annually and vacation pot. I know that's right, Lo. But you know, Lo, unfortunately, there are not a lot of people who live with your way of planning financially for the year for your family. And that's the unfortunate thing. And you know, y'all, we all got to be better stewards of our cash. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we've all experienced, honey, that money will be here today and gone damn tomorrow. People got to start making they got to start investing in themselves, right? In whichever way that looks for you. If investing in yourself means going to get additional education so you can get a better job, or if you have a business and you need to put money into your business to make you grow in your business, whatever investing in yourself means, that's what people got to start doing, especially us as women We got to invest in ourselves, y'all. We can't expect for other people to do that for us, especially if you're a woman with children, right? Because if you don't take care of the kids, who the hell gonna take care of them? You know, you really got to think about stuff like that. It takes work to be successful in YouTube. She's not ready to put in that work. No, she's not. She really isn't. I was walking 30 minutes to Target job and 30 minutes home. It's just hard. Yeah, it is hard, sis. Um, Thank you, Tim. I just got my BC candles. I live with these. Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine. I'm so glad you got your candles. Send me a message on IG and let me know what you think once you start burning them. All right. Oh my goodness, I love to hear when people say they got their things. Rain says, I'll never sell a car that's owned. I don't give a F what people gotta say. I always keep a cash car tucked for emergencies. Exactly, sis. You always gotta keep you an emergency car, okay? Chat. Exactly. I taught myself financial literacy and stability because, honey, coming up, my mama would run through money, okay? And people know how that feels. They're more invested in hooking up with the bum than doing better for their kids they have now. Y'all, a lot of these mommies, you got yours too, Trees. Good. Oh my God. Thank you so much, you guys. I'm so excited. You guys, I cannot wait to share with you all the fall winter collection. Now, obviously, I'm a little behind. We're getting that out. But again, y'all, be patient with me because I'm working a full-time job, baby. And when I tell you I stay busy over here. But I definitely should have all that implemented by the end of this month. So you guys can take advantage of the my fall collection and also my classic collection that I did the birthday sale on. No car with 6 kids. How's that even possible? D. Lavon, it's a lot of people out here with a bunch of kids that don't have a car, unfortunately. You know, now one thing I managed to do when my kids were growing up, child, we managed to keep cars over here. Now they might not have been the best of cars at times, but we kept transportation over here because you like Shiloh? Yes. Cashmere is actually one of my favorites. Cashmere and Luxley is one of my 2 favorites. But you know, you got to have a car, you guys, especially in my city. I don't live in a mass transit city. So you definitely got to have a car living here, honey. You cannot be without no car. So it definitely is I live in a city that you got to have a vehicle, right? So thank y'all so much. If you like Shiloh, Shiloh is definitely it does smell really good. But Cashmere and Luxley are like 2 of my favorites. I still respect the mindset that she still chooses to work instead of sitting on her ass doing nothing. Well, Jacqueline, she's in a situation where she has no other choice but to work. You know, and I respect her for that too. I respect her for not waiting on, you know, that one video that's going to hit and getting out there and trying to work ahead and getting herself, you know, situated. I definitely appreciate Skye for doing that. So Skye, if you come across this video, we wish you all the luck in the world, sis. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I wish all these women the luck in the world, all the luck in the world. Some of them I get irritated by watching them and their life decisions, but y'all, ultimately, all we can do is watch. Ultimately, these are their decisions, these are their children, and whatever they choose to do with them is really their business. But because they put it out on social media, is the reason why we have the break room and we talk about it over here. Okay. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all hear I'm getting congested. Let me go get myself together, honey. I got some work over here to do because, like I said, I'm working on my fall winter line. Oh, and it's a lot of work, y'all. I be up all damn night. I don't even know. I really need to get some sleep. I need one day where I could just sleep literally all day because I'm literally running on like 4 hours of sleep. Oh, because I'm dedicated to both my businesses and both my brands to get them where they need to be. So I hope you guys are dedicated to whatever you got going on in your lives. I just want to be an inspiration to any and everybody. If I can do it, you could definitely do it too. All right, y'all, that's my time. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Remember, sell what you love. Bye.